Hey everybody, it's Into the Stars, and first of all, I'd like to give a thank you to my dear sister in Christ, R. Carpenter, for helping push me on this particular scene and others. And we found a link, an undeniable link. We're going to get to that in a second here after examining this scene. But first, what I want to tell you guys is that we've gotten to a point on this channel where we've exposed so much truth that there may come a point where I am no longer with you. And I'm not afraid of that day, but we all need to be prepared to carry this work forward. And we need to recognize that if I do disappear, that there is a reason for that. And hopefully that will bring others to the faith of exposing the truth. Now, in this particular scene, we saw the woman, we see the child here. Now, the woman here is clearly wearing a hijab, which is a covering worn by women. She also has a red halo, which signifies evil. She's holding the heliotrope jar, and she's sitting in a seashell from which heliotrope is derived in the Caucasus region, from the exact place where the TSARNAEV brothers and their mother and family are all from, the northern Caucasus region. We did that in a previous video. We have also covered the mosque that this small boy is coming through and twirling about as he ascends up into the sky. Reference Enter the Stars Mosque, and you'll find the video identifying the mosque as well. And of course we see that the boy has a black eye, and we match that to the older brother, who the pictures that we see are of a black eye. Now this is what is going to blow your mind. We have identified, with Carpenter's help, what this boy is doing. He is a dervish whirler, and the dervish whirler is linked directly to the Caucasus Mountains, from where the TSARNAEV brothers and family are from. And we see the boy ascending and twirling about, and I have to thank R. Carpenter for her help on this, because I could not identify what this boy was doing. So we have all of the hallmarks and detailed scenario playing out before us in I Pet Goat of the Boston bombing almost a full year before it happened. And if you're asking how can that be, that is a very good question. How can that be is what you need to all be asking yourselves. Instead of sending donations and wasting your tears on these events, you need to ask yourselves, and here are the dervish whirlers, a match for what that boy is doing. I will go into a little bit more explanation on the research that was involved in uncovering this, so that it will be solid in your mind that in fact that scene in I Pet Goat was all about the Boston bombing family. And like I said, you need to reference a recent video that I did on the mosque, as well as the woman wearing the hijab in the shell. I'm now going to link the whirling dervish to the TSARNAEV family. According to this article, and you can see the link here above, I'm not going to scroll up for the sake of time, the family friend said the TSARNAEV family were Sufi Muslims, the dominant moderate form of Islam in their homeland of the northern Caucasus. Now, from the Atheist Conservative, we can see here that most of the Muslims of Chechnya are Sufis. The Sufis are the Gnostic of Islam. Dervishes, those mystics who ritually whirl wearing tall hats, belong to the Sufi order. So we've conclusively linked the scene in I Pet Goat to the TSARNAEV family, with the young boy with the blackened eye who matches the older brother, and also the dervishes who come from the Sufis, which are of the family of the TSARNAEV brothers as well. So now you're probably asking yourself, so what? This scene matches what happened at the Boston bombing. Well, the so what in all this is that once again, and I've repeated this many, many times, iPet Goat was released in June of 2012, months and months and months before any of these events happened. So, what does this tell you? If they knew exactly who would die, who would bomb, and all these things, then is it real? Either these people know the future, or all of this is pre-planned. Those are the only two explanations for this. Anyways, you guys, take care and be safe. This needs to go viral. I'd like you to share it with as many people as you can. I don't think anybody would be in denial of what we're seeing in iPet Goat in this particular scene, and matching up the woman, the child, and the whirling dervish coming out of the top of the mosque. Anyway, you guys, take care and be safe.